What happens to ZEP holders' bank loans if they are forced to leave SA? The short answer: usually, debts remain active even if someone leaves the country, but the situation is unclear when it comes to ZEP holders who may be forced to leave. Banks have not provided concrete answers about whether ZEP holders' accounts will be frozen or if they will still be required to repay loans. The long answer: it's a complex and uncertain situation. While most banks have not outright stated that ZEP holders' accounts will be frozen, several, including FNB, have advised ZEP holders to apply for other visas in time to prevent their accounts from being frozen. In some cases, banks have already refused to renew the bank cards of ZEP holders. For instance, a skilled ZEP holder working in IT but without the qualifications necessary for a critical skills visa wrote an article in the Mail and Guardian on June 2, 2022. They expressed concern that by December 31st, financial obligations like bonds, car loans, and even medical aid and life policies would be lost if accounts are frozen, rendering it impossible to carry out transactions. According to myggsa.co.za, if an account is frozen, creditors cannot withdraw money from it. However, the account holder has the right to request a written explanation from the bank within 5 days. If no valid reason is given, the freeze must be lifted within 10 days unless the bank suspects criminal activity. Banks have avoided answering directly whether ZEP holders are legally required to repay loans if they are forced to leave South Africa. Most banks, such as Nedbank, have simply stated that when you take out a loan, you enter into a legal contract, and failure to pay back the loan is considered a breach of contract. This implies that even if someone leaves the country, they are still obligated to repay their loans. However, banks have not clarified how this would be enforced if ZEP holders are compelled to leave the country due to their immigration status. In general, debts remain active even if a person leaves South Africa, and creditors can attempt to recover the funds owed. However, the specific legal and practical implications for ZEP holders forced to leave remain unresolved.